The main event was Ricky Saints successfully defending the WWE NXT Championship in a last man standing match against Trick Williams. I do not like last man standing matches. I do not like them, Sam I am, but this was a good match. I did like this last man standing match. The As SP3 mentioned, they were bleeding from the titty and everything in this match. And the finish saw Ricky hit a spear through the announce table as Trick was like posing on the barricade there. And then Ricky got to his feet before Trick could get to his feet. And then at the end, Obafemi music hit. And you may have seen him. It may have just been a shadow because it was a wide shot. And it felt like they were really up against the break there of, oh, we got to get out of here, but we also got to bring back Obafemi, so do something really quick. Yeah, Trick looked like he got hit pretty hard on that one. His head didn't look great.
His cut looked legit.
Yeah,
And that cut
yeah.
on the side of his head. These guys went out there and beat the absolute holy hell out of each other all over that building. Kendo sticks, trash cans. Love the story with Trick going after the injured ribs and tossing the trash can at it, hitting him with the steel chair, going after him, and then Ricky was able to turn that around in the end. Even though Ricky's kind of chair shots kind of look like Vince McMahon chair shots, how Vince McMahon used to swing the chair, Ricky was kind of swinging the chair like that. I like the finish as well because it wasn't like it felt like at times that Trick could win the matchup. Like when he's standing on top of him with the steel steps on top of Ricky's chest, I was like, you could end it just like that after that whole thing when Ricky fell through the wall after the spear, when he hits him with the trick shot knee multiple times on the floor, and then in the crowd you're thinking it's over, and then even with the spear through from the crowd into the announce table at the end, it looks like they're both gonna stand on their feet and they're gonna do one more like sequence of the matchup. And I like the finish where Ricky was just like, no, you're done. Boom. I like that. I actually dig that. That was a unique finish to the last man standing matchup in an era where we don't really have a lot of unique finishes to last man standing matches. So this was a good one here. I thought this was Ricky Saint's best performance in the ring since he's showed up in WWE. I thought this was Trick Williams, a great way to kind of send Trick Williams off because there's no question he needs to either answer Ilya Dragunov's U.S. Open Challenge or he needs to be a part of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Trick Williams is ready for the main roster stage. He can immediately become a top star within the next year or two because he has that much charisma. He has that much talent on the mic. He's good in the ring as well. He shows up, especially in these style of matches, the big plunder balls and the big set piece spots like that. He can do very well. He has all the talent in the world to be a WWE champion, a WrestleMania headliner in any other company where the head of creative actually saw color.
You said the part that I was thinking about Trick's
No,
prospects
you
in
have
the
to
main
build you have
roster.
to build all of it up and then you crescendo with the punchline.
Yeah, I mean, I do think he has all the talent in the world to be successful and the look and everything to be successful on the main roster. I worry he's a little too young and a little too tan to be successful on the main roster.
He don't got the complexion for the protection.
I hope he's a part of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Because he should be or should answer the open challenge, but I don't want him answering the open challenge and like losing immediately because that can maybe not go well after the start because then it feels like, oh, you lost and then they just don't have anything for you after that. So I'd rather the Last Time Is Now. Maybe he gets a victory in the Last Time Is Now tournament and then goes
Or
from
they can
there.
call him up through the WWE Saturday Night's Main Event thing with the
Yeah.
exhibition matches. Maybe he's the only one from NXT who scores a win. He gets called up right after. I do think he does need to kind of they have like loose ends with him and Miles Bourne after he hit him with the steel chair. And Miles Bourne over the last couple of weeks been saying that he has unfinished business with him, but nonetheless, you could still get that done by like deadline that he could perform at Saturday Night's Main Event, get called up after that, Or you can write him off after he loses to Miles Bourne at deadline, and then he gets called up in the Royal Rumble. So they have multiple different options to bring Trick Williams up to the main roster. But Trick Williams needs to be on Raw or SmackDown in 2026.
I look forward to them not doing any of those options, and he just debuts in a backstage vignette with El Grande Americano.
Sounds about right. Sounds about what this company would do to me to annoy me and piss me off. Yeah. Sounds about right.
It's good to see Oba back. I thought maybe he was going to be called up coming out of this, but looks like he's still going to do at least one more match.
No, guys, he just started wrestling, and as we all know, you need to have the same amount of time in the ring as Triple H before you ever get called up and get anything resembling a push. So
there's plenty more over on Fightful Overbooked. Click that subscribe button, tap that bell, get your notifications, and while you're at it, like the videos, interact with them, say some stuff. We want to hear from you. While you're at it, join us every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, live for In the Weeds. You might like it.